Greetings, travelers. Hey, spoke the same time I did.
Ha ha ha.
How is everybody today? How are you, Kari? In the other room?
Yes, I'm so far from you.
I know, it's crazy. It's like you're miles and miles away.
My day's been so exciting. I got a
This is our
haircut.
first live. What?
Well, you asked how I was.
Okay. Well, this is our first live of 2026.
Yes,
and
indeed.
wow. We just got back from the Wasteland weekend, Wasteland Jamboree
Yes.
in Flatwoods, Sutton area of West Virginia.
An unofficial Fallout Fan Fest.
Unofficial Fallout Fan Fest. I can't say Fallout.
But I mean, man, they really went all in on that for being unofficial.
Yeah, I mean, there was power armor suits, NCR, there was the Enclave, there was and there were bottle caps. Oh my gosh, so many people swapping bottle caps. Yeah, I had no idea what to expect. I mean, we had a little idea. We'd seen their videos of their one in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty epic. So we kind of knew what we were getting into, but yeah, that was it was something else. So Kari, tell them a little bit about the drive up.
It was long.
This is why Kari's on the show so much, gang.
Yeah, this is why Erica's usually co-host.
Yeah, Erica's on her way to Indie PopCon.
Yes, go see her there if you're near Indianapolis. It's at the convention center there.
Yeah, so we're right downtown. We did that one a couple years ago, and we just schedules didn't align. We're actually going to be in an event in Knoxville
tomorrow.
This week. Tomorrow, yeah, that's at the
Highwire Brewery in Knoxville. Yeah, it's an evening event.
Yeah, Cryptid Dark Market.
Yes.
So, hey, we love our cryptids. We love our dark markets. So, yeah, we're excited. So, oh, hey,
hi,
Jenny. I know who that is. Hi, Alan. Good to see you. So, and yeah, no, we're just. Oh my gosh, this is our first live of the year because we needed to do one. We haven't been doing it for a while. I'm finally feeling up to doing a few of these here and there. So the meds are getting better for those of you who need to know. But we were just going to talk about our trip. We drove up on Thursday because did we drive up Friday? We drove up Friday.
We drove up Friday. We got up early.
Set up Friday night.
Yeah.
Now we didn't want to do too much on the way up because we've already done 95% of the stuff we needed to do in West Virginia. We'd already hit the Mothman Museum. We've already hit Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. We've already hit the Flatwoods locations.
Not that those aren't fun to hit again, but
oh, yeah, they did some fun stuff. Like here, let me show you real quick. I have an image that this was from the Trans-Allegheny. Hold on. Yeah, they set up because in the game.
Oh, look at you showing pictures.
Yeah, Trans-Allegheny is the Fort Defiance in the Fallout game. In Fallout 76, it's the fort for the Brotherhood of Steel. So the Brotherhood of Steel actually did some event there the night before, and they did it Sunday after, where they invaded the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum and made it Fort Defiance. What a great thing. They had special bottle caps. Of course, all these businesses did special bottle caps. But look at some of that cosplay, man. That power armor, watching those walk around was pretty crazy. All right, seeing those in life was wild. But yeah, we love that Trans-Allegheny did that. They are epic. If you haven't been, it's in Weston, West Virginia, which is about 30 minutes north of where we were in Flatwoods, and they were a lot of the hotels were there because there's only one hotel in Sutton, and that's a Days Inn, and it was booked a year ago. The minute they announced this, it got booked.
Oh yeah, we were not sleeping in Sutton. I can tell you that.
They had campground. It was at the KOA, which was right behind the Days Inn. The Days Inn was like the convention center area, and it had voiceover artists and a couple of the guys from the TV show. One of them came down to our booth, and I didn't even recognize him. And
I wouldn't have known. That's your job. You're supposed to know these things.
I know. But down the hill was the area where the vendors were. We were in Vendor Alley. And then there was another that was the hi Rick, good to see you.
Hi, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, we did the vendors alley was down by us, and then right next to us was the food truck alley, which was amazing. So we were right situated between the barbecue and the kettle corn, and depending which way the wind blew, we were hungry all week.
You made a few trips to the barbecue place.
I did. They had really good wings, and then they had really good turkey. And then I tried their crab legs because who's not going to try smoked crab legs? And they were amazing. Oh my gosh. So
all you got to do is have sauce that Mark can have, and he is there.
Stick with Old Bay and stick with no garlic, no onions. That's why our friend Rick knows no alliums. Oh my gosh. But then back at the hotel, they were doing, they did the cosplay contest, stuff like that. But there was this big amphitheater down by us. They did some of the events down there, including they had music going. They had like some rock bands. They had some country bands. It was amazing. But behind the amphitheater was the immersion zone. And that's where the cosplayers got. And they also made like camps and tents. And they had this area, which I liked. It was called the Cryptid Cafe, which was, inside was a bunch of different animatrons and stuffed animals of the various cryptids from Fallout 76. And I can't get my phone to bring up the images. So, but I will try. I did get this one of the Mothman. The Mothman Shrine. Now in the game, you find the wise and powerful Mothman. And in this one, as you see, people had made the little area for him to be worshipped.
Mothman got a lot of bottle caps. I think he got more than we did.
He definitely did. So should we jump right into bottle caps?
I was going to say the thing that made this event like really awesome was the fan involvement. So many people in like a high level of cosplay, even a medium or small level of cosplay, and the entire surrounding area was involved. Like it was really cool. Like normal types of events don't necessarily get that much involvement from everyone.
Yeah. And, I mean, people were, we brought in, we had special made caps that were Eerie Travels caps, and we gave it. So if you subscribe to the podcast or subscribe to the YouTube channel while you were there, we gave one. And that was like to the first 200 people. And we ran out so fast.
We got a lot, but they flew.
They flew. And then we had some special ones that we gave out for people who made purchases. Those on our Patreon, they all got a little one of those themselves. So
our patrons got those early, but you can still get them if you want to subscribe this year.
Yeah,
as long as I have them. I have a few set aside.
And that means more fans. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Jake. Good to see you, Jake. And then some of the ones people had made special ones, like this is one of my favorites, is Ghoul Bait, which is pretty good. Then we got one that's an actual Wasteland Jamboree bottle cap that's actually made by the people.
I got that one from the booth.
People gave us some rad roaches, little glow in the dark babies. I mean, there's some great. A lot of them were just regular bottle caps, like Tom Collins and stuff like that.
Did you find the custard stand one? I love the custard.
I'm digging. Oh my gosh, we got so many. Listen to them all. We got one from Vault Boy as a cosplayer.
We did not get the Walmart one, but that was kind of coveted.
I did get a Nuka Victory one.
Ooh.
Victory one. These were fun. One of the kids came by and he actually had the cap from Fallout 76. He had made a few of those. The Flying 304, this was a hand-painted one.
Yeah, there's a fair number of hand painted ones going around.
Yeah, there were a lot of those. Dogwood Defense, which is a gun shop. But this is one of my favorites. Waffle House.
That's one of the first ones we got. I remember getting that one.
Yep, and this is a nice painted map of Sutton.
That's awesome.
This is the atomic bomb. So very cute. And then Power Armor 2027. That's next year's event. Not the same company, not the same thing. This is going to be in Point Pleasant in August of next year, right? Like a month before. Isn't that right? I think it was like August.
You have the flyer. I thought the flyer was with that stuff. I don't remember.
Here it is. April 24th and 25th next year. They've already locked it in for Point Pleasant, so that'll be a Mothman area.
Spring. They said that it's going to be in downtown Point Pleasant, kind of the way Mothman is.
My sister would love the Waffle House caps, and she's worked there.
We love our Waffle House.
Years. Yeah, man. Did she graduate from their training dojo? What level Waffle House belt is she? I know they have to. That one can flip the chairs and stuff. That's pretty epic.
Chair flipping food.
This is one of the haunted houses there.
Ooh,
a little bottle cap for us. Nerds of the Galaxy, great podcast, teamed up with us for that. Oh, she is a trainer, he said. Oh my gosh. So
excellent.
That means she's a black belt.
I might need some lessons.
Yeah. Storm Crows, which was a apocalypse radio podcast as well.
I like that.
We'll be into some of those on the way. Don't see the custard stand one. I know it's. Oh, you know what? I think it's still in the van.
Oh, that was one of the couple we left in the van.
So.
Whoops. I'm going to have to find that.
Yeah. And then this one was from Western North Carolina Investigates. We know those guys. So, hey, Western North Carolina, that's us. So, yeah, that's we got a lot of those. We got some stickers. Man, people were trading with us like crazy. So it was really nice.
We didn't get away from the booth hardly at all. So we're not actively like going out and trading. This is what came to us.
Yeah, we didn't have much chance to leave. Saturday, not at all. And then Sunday was minimal. And yep, she is the waffle master, Rick. I agree. So we'll have to get her on the show to talk about the cryptids and ghosts of Waffle House. One of the things somebody brought me was a Nuka World ticket. Those are things that you do when you can do event in Nuka World in the Fallout 76. You get tickets. Those can be exchanged for specific things at like the vending machines at the theme park. So that's kind of a fun thing too. So people were having a blast with this. The town freaking loved it. They needed this. Sutton and Flatwoods, as we've been doing with, the next book is Dark Heart of Appalachia. And we've been traveling a ton for this. And West Virginia had booms in the 1800s. It had a boom again in the 1960s. And then it died. Pretty much steadily downhill since the 80s. And the opioid epidemic is just like the heart of it there. The businesses all moved away. The kids all moved away. There's very limited generational growth there. And just now people are starting to move back into the mountains, realizing how pretty it is and how peaceful it is. And some businesses are coming back, but some of these little towns like Sutton, they're trying to revitalize and they don't have a lot of fresh tourist income. So an event like this, boom, blew them up. Just like how Point Pleasant has revitalized over the last 10 years because of Mothman. Sutton's now revitalizing thanks to Flatwood. So we're hoping that this will be an ongoing thing. Like they'll do this yearly. That is the hope. They haven't confirmed yet, but oh my gosh.
Everyone in the Facebook group is calling for when is it going to be next year? Let's do it again.
Yeah, there was so many local businesses that made special caps. The custard stand that we fell in love with, they had if you bought 2 chili dogs from them, you got a bottle cap. And I did that twice. Over 2 days. The Walmart had bottle caps. The fire station had bottle caps. The police had bottle caps to hand out if you asked them the right questions and stuff. Green Bank Observatory was there on Saturday. One of my favorite places in the world is the Green Bank Observatory, deep in the heart of West Virginia. It's a dark sky zone. You cannot use your radio. You have limited cell phone use. You can't have your lights on after like 8 o'clock at night because the radio towers are looking deep space and they can't have any interference. It's a pretty amazing place. And they were there. They had brought up a bunch of their stuff from their basement, they said, just to make a quick display. It was an experiment, but they loved it. And then they flipped out because they had our book. They already had it. So it was great.
That's always awesome.
Yes, I agree, Jake. I wish more places would get together for this because this is the sort of thing, man, this can make or break a place, really. I mean, one of these things, I mean, it sounds silly, a video game convention about cryptids and the apocalypse and a very popular Amazon TV show, at least.
We tried to explain this to my mom, and I don't think there was any her getting it, but
we showed her the first episode of the TV show, and I think you got to watch the first 3 to really understand what the heck's going on, because that first is just introducing the characters and a little bit of the world.
I get if you have like no background on this whatsoever, like it's a little much maybe. So I get it.
Yeah. But we got to meet a bunch of people. We got a lot of really cool stories from people. We had some amazing interactions. We had one kid came up and he had to tell me his tale about a hellhound that he saw right outside of Charleston. And it's funny because I had just written about a hellhound in West Virginia, not too far from Charleston. So I added his tales to the notes, and thankfully we haven't quite gone to press yet. So that might make it into the final edit, this young man's encounter story. And I told him, send it to us on our website, please, because we would like to include this in a future listener tales episode because it was really cool. We had a couple people come by that had their own like Bigfoot encounters. Always have Bigfoot encounters. And we had that one, oh gosh, Kari, what was the one that was I can't remember. The lady who had the ghost in the hotel that she was staying in, and that was up in Weston. Were you there for that one? Or was that just me?
I'm not sure.
Okay. This lady had a ghost in her hotel room that was constantly turning on and off their TV, they thought, and then they realized there was a second remote and it was under their mattress. So, yeah, it was pretty funny. Here's another fun video of the Wasteland. This is a character from Fallout 4.
She looked really good.
Yeah, she did. She looked like your dead wife in Fallout 4, or it could be your dead husband. But man, look at that makeup. That is so crazy. She looked like she had just stepped out of the freezer. And she can move like that. It was pretty crazy. I don't know how she did it. I need to know the makeup effect on that, because that's pretty wild. And
it was about that cold there part of the day.
Yeah, in the mornings it was pretty dang cool. The groups were there in force. This was my favorite. The NCR had come all the way from the Mojave Wasteland and had come here. So that's the New California Republic. They were just in the most recent season of Fallout. But I know them from New Vegas, the game. So these were the guys, most of them came from the West Coast and came all the way over here for this. That's saying a lot. I mean, they had about 10,000 people. It was close to 10,000, they said, finally.
Oh, really? I thought it was 7 to 8.
I thought it was 7 to 8, but that's how many tickets they sold. But then they said there were tons of people just coming around because they weren't allowed to buy tickets to get in. So there was a lot of stuff going on around town. So they estimated 10,000 people visited.
General involvement.
Yeah, around the Sutton area.
Because the Flatwoods Museum even almost had like a mini event with tables and stuff too for all the people who visited.
Yeah, the Mothman Museum had an event, even though they're an hour and a half away.
Well, I know a lot of people took the time to visit Mothman on their way in or out. Or
yep, Jeff Wamsley, who runs the museum, said it was pretty epic. He had a lot of traffic this weekend. Not Mothman level, but pretty solid. He was very happy with it. So again, this was affecting everything all over West Virginia. One of my favorite places got super busy, and that is Hillbilly Hot Dogs. This is one of our favorite places. It's about half hour outside of Huntington and a half hour from Point Pleasant. So right in the middle there. And if you follow that West Virginia-Ohio border on the West Virginia side, you cannot miss Hillbilly Hot Dogs. It is got the strangest decor that I can ever say. It looks like a bunch of school buses and shacks hammered together, and that's really what it is.
It's as much for the experience and decor as the food.
Yeah, the hot dogs are okay, but the ambiance makes up for it. So, yeah, you eat in a school bus that's been hollowed out. So this will be one of Erica's eats. It may be Mark's eats in the new book, just because we love Hillbilly Hot Dogs. So it is a must stop any trip to West Virginia. We got to get Hillbilly Hot Dogs and a pepperoni roll. So, Kari, you got some pepperoni rolls while we were up there. What was the one you liked the most?
I usually try to get some every time we go in the area. I definitely agree that like the gas station ones that are like the usual brands are not as good. Mm-hmm. I got one at the festival that was from like a local place, and that one was good. So you definitely like the more mom and pop bakery you get, the better it is.
Yeah. Well, what was the one at the event? There was one. It was like a mom and pop.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Oh, is that what you were talking about? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Getting late. My brain's not the best. Mark's Munchies. I like that. I do like that. That's a good idea, Jake. Maybe that'll be the new name for it. So I wouldn't mind that. Now, a couple people went to Lake Shawnee, which is the abandoned theme park in southwest West Virginia, or southeast West Virginia, and say that 3 times fast. And you can't go there without a reservation. And they had so many people show up there, they had to have police come and chase people off, which is not what we want. But they didn't know about this event. So now that they know about it, next year they're planning on having a small event at Lake Shawnee.
Well, that would be such a great place for a photo op. Like,
and just for hanging out. They've had several fires recently, but they've rebuilt and they're doing much better. Even though the park is fine, it was just some of the pavilions that they had made so that they could host paranormal gatherings and all that. This is an area that was an old theme park, like a 1930s theme park, but it was built on a pre-existing Native American burial ground, which some settlers built on top of. They were massacred by some of the Pawnee and the Shawnee, and then the Shawnee were retaliated against. So this place has got years and years of murder before it ever became a theme park. And then there were accidents in the theme park. I can't imagine a cursed theme park not, having some ghosts. It's pretty crazy. Yes, Bigfoot should serve the hot dogs. I agree. We'll have to talk to Jim Wynorski, who did his movie Bigfoot or Bust. He's doing Bigfoot burgers right now that should be out later this year. And we had him on for interviews a couple times. I would love, that park is crazy, Jake. I would love for him to do Bigfoot hot dogs. I think we may pitch that to him. All right. I'll put that on the note. Jim, pitch about hot dogs. Got it. There's Hillbilly Hot Dogs again. So, yep. I'll pitch him. Let's see. Kari, what else was the I think this was my favorite cosplay.
Oh man. Well, It was one day and then the next day. Like this person just went the extra mile.
Yeah, it was an Assaultron that in the game, they're really nasty robots. And then the hand spun,
Yeah, like
lit up, and they had the voice files from Rose from Fallout 4, who is the Assaultron that says the sexy voice and is always flirting with you. And yeah, they were doing it upright. So
that was incredible.
yeah,
You have the next day picture.
The costume. There's the second costume. Yeah, they did it up like a Playboy bunny the next day. So yeah, that was amazing.
Hey, amazing. Is that our booth back there?
That is our booth on the right back there. So yeah, I caught her on my way back to the booth. And look, somebody's actually buying a book back there, so that's good. Or some prints. That's where the art prints were. Oh my god! So what was our number one seller art print wise? Well, Mothman. If you had all the 4 types of Mothman.
Mothman cheated because I have 4 different Mothmans, so some people were buying multiple. But I ran out of Flatwoods Monster, and I had made extra. So, woohoo! Go Braxy!
Go Braxy! We love the Braxton Monster. So, Flatwoods Monster, and we got to tell everybody our file why doesn't have arms, because Freddie May told us not to have arms. That was important that we do not have arms. So so we didn't. We made ours without arms. So, yeah. Ms. Fallout had a booth there. It was her first time doing a booth. If you haven't followed her in your Fallout, she does a lot of like short videos like I do in the mornings, but hers are all Fallout themed, and she's a prop maker. And so she always has something amazing. Her little booth there, I did one of my morning videos from on Saturday, because it's just like walking into a Fallout experience there. It was a theme park quality there. Theme park quality. Couldn't be more amazed by that. So, all right. Well, the event was great. Sunday was a little slow, but was fine. We were recuperating, and it gave everybody a chance to just kind of hang out and have a good time.
Just more spread out. I think some people were taking the time to go to other areas that day, and some people just couldn't stay for both days. So I totally get that. It was still a good day.
Yeah, I was very happy with the traffic, and everybody was just so nice constantly.
Oh yeah.
But we packed up, and then we headed home. But we made some stops on the way.
Okay, I was gonna say, did you touch on how much charity stuff they did with the event?
I forgot all about it. Yeah, this whole thing was for charity. This was.
I think that was one of the better parts of it. Was so much of it was for local charity, not just a charity, but specifically to help locally. So that was super cool.
Split with the Flatwoods Volunteer Fire Department, and then Braxton County. And then it was also shared. They were sharing it with the transitional housing, so helping homeless people get back on their feet and stuff like that. So 10% of all sales, every booth, every food vendor, everything went to the charity. They still haven't posted how much they made. I guess we didn't give them the numbers till Tuesday, so everybody had till Tuesday to turn in. I'm going to assume we'll get the final total probably next week.
Yeah, I'd like them. Like, part of me is like, I'd like them to do it at the spot again because it worked out really well, just the way they had it set up. But on the other hand, I'd like to see another community get this kind of attention as well. So, but I think it's hard. Like, so many of these towns don't have a lot of hotels nearby and can't handle the kind of influx of traffic and stuff like that. So,
yeah, I would see possibly Grafton, because you got the Grafton Monster. I'm trying to think of things in the game. Huntington would be a little better because Camden Park is right there, and Huntington has a few more hotels. Plus, it has the college, but it doesn't really need the help like some of these other towns. I'd say Grafton could use the most help. Point Pleasant's doing better thanks to Mothman. I'm not sure what else would be good. So, as good as that. There were some people went to the Greenbrier, which is White Springs in the game, And the Greenbrier is famous because it had a secret bunker underneath it that was for Congress to go to if there was a nuclear attack. They were going to be allowed to go to this secret bunker and hide, and they were hiding it under this hotel in the middle of nowhere, West Virginia. But a reporter group figured it out because they saw they were having constantly being repaired by these television repairmen. How many televisions need to be repaired constantly? And that's how they were hiding the budget to maintain the base. And because they figured it out, they closed it instantly and opened it up as a tourist attraction.
So no longer a secret.
No longer a secret. But the question is now, did they move it? Did they make a new base? Is there another secret base?
I would think so.
I think Grundy, Virginia, that 3-level Walmart in the middle of nowhere, Virginia. Why is there a 3-level Walmart in the middle of nowhere, Virginia? It must be a government secret facility. Or it just could be because they're built on a mountain and it was the only way they could build it.
Well, to be fair, Walmart, no one would question a whole bunch of stuff coming and going.
Trucks coming and going all night. Yep, exactly. So that's my theory. I'm putting that in the book. A little preview for you guys for the book. So yeah. Oh, what we got, Jake? Hearing about that park? Oh, yeah. The government probably has other secret areas to hide government officials. I'm sure there's more than one, but Greenbrier was supposed to be all of them. It had facilities for everyone. If you go there, they give a tour of that. It's pretty epic. Okay, we got to wrap up, but we just got to talk about the places we went. Kari and I,
we left. We drove partway home and stopped and slept in Withville, right?
Withville, Virginia, home of the Withville UFO flap of the late 1980s. And we went around asking about UFOs. And we also got some ghost stories. And speaking of hot dogs, I got to eat at a place I hadn't eaten since I was there with my dad many, many years ago in the early 80s. And that was the Skeeter's hot dogs. Skeeter's it's like stepping back in time, right, Kari?
Oh, yeah.
It was
they
like
have the counter and the stools and
yeah.
It's a
40s, 50s diner. And the only thing different has a POS now. That's Square to pay your bill. But they hand wrote the notes, they hand wrote the letters, they brought it up. The chili dogs were fantastic. They're red hots.
I had never seen, like, in real life, the pink hot dogs before.
Yeah.
I didn't know they still existed, or that was a whole thing. Yeah,
no, that's the old classic red hots hot dogs. You get your red hots here. And they're not spicy. That's what they're called, because they look
just because they're pink, or
and they look red casing and a pink middle.
They taste more like bologna, I think.
Yeah, it's a bit more bologna material. It's not,
which isn't a bad thing. I mean, a hot dog still
like a Nathan's or the Gwaltney chicken dogs that you like. So it's hold on. Yep, here we go. Yep, get the spicy chicken sausages or the pineapple ones. I agree with you, Jake.
Wait, pineapple hot dogs?
Yep. Trust me, they're good. They're good. A Hawaiian flavor thing. But then we went to the Edith Bowling Wilson house, which is the old hotel there. Edith Wilson, Woodrow Wilson's second wife and first lady. She was born there in Withville. She was actually born in the building where Skeeter's Red Hots is. And they have Edith Wilson Museum, but it was closed that day, so we couldn't go in that day. But right across the street is the hotel. That is where she helped restore it and save it when it was going to be torn down. And it is beautiful. Very well done hotel. The ghost is on the 3rd floor if you want to find it. But we got to go up to the 4th floor.
The manager was super nice.
The manager was super nice, and he got to send us up to the roof, which is called the Perch.
Mm-hmm.
And that building gets you the whole view, the valley that Withville is in. And you can see all the church tops. You can see all the amazing historical sites there. What an incredible location. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much to them for being nice and being like, oh yeah, you got to go up there. I'm like, heck yeah.
Just random folks walking in going, hey, do you know any ghost stories? And can we walk up on your roof? Yeah. Actually, he's like, "Oh, here's the ghost stories," and there's a ghost. There's a ghost story behind us. The school behind us was built on an old Civil War battlefield, and they've got ghosts all over the place. Whitville is the kind of the southwest portion of our book. So it's one of the final bits in our book of our travels for the new Dark Heart of Appalachia. So it was nice to go and get some fresh photos because we hadn't been there in a while. And we hit one last place, which I had to take Kari to a cemetery.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Always got to take her to a cemetery somewhere. And we found a very famous person was buried in the cemetery. And he had offerings were laid out on his grave. He had 4 bottles. And it was not Nuka-Cola. And you had the wrong rank because you wanted to know if his army was there and his band. No, it was not Sergeant Pepper. It was Dr. Pepper. The man who Dr. Pepper was named after is buried there just outside of Whitville in Rural Springs, Virginia, which apparently has a famous train depot. There were more signs for that train depot than anything else I've ever driven past. And it was closed.
Of course. To be fair, that's not the biggest train depot I've seen, but okay.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But we drive up to that cemetery and there's like literally 4 Dr. Pepper bottles and 1 can there. He didn't invent it. He was just who it was named after. So I know some people like to think, Pepsi is named because Pep it gave you from cocaine in it. Coca-Cola had cocaine in it. Well, they did, but Dr. Pepper didn't. And it was this guy, Dr. Pepper. And there we go.
So wait, why was it named after him then?
Because the guy who made the drink liked him. So
okay, so they were just friends. Okay.
Yeah. And Mountain Dew was made just a little further north in Marion. So 2 of your favorite sodas right there. And I had to thank him for my current needs for Ozempic. Right? A dozen Dr. Peppers a day.
I think, to be fair, Dr. Pepper is the least bad for you of the 2.
More sugar but it's pure cane sugar. So, all right. Well, that's it, gang. I don't think I can do much more. Sadly, I'm hitting my operational profile limits for late night.
The words are going into the scramble zone.
Yep, I'm afraid so. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will try to do more of these. Erica hopefully won't be traveling when we're doing these again. She's the one who scheduled this one, which is funny.
No, I think she doesn't travel that much, so I think
I think we're
just going to do for every other week or so.
So Sally Gaspar popped through to say goodbye, and
thanks you guys who joined us.
Yep, and thank you who watch later. We appreciate it. Follow us at eerietravels.com or like, share, and subscribe if you can, or follow us on our Facebook. So, yes, we will be at Smoky Mountain Bigfoot.
Gatlinburger one, right? Yeah.
Yep. Sadly, we missed Townsend. Erica was supposed to be at Townsend while we were at this, but she got sick and had to recover so she could do Indie PopCon. But we will be at the Gatlinburg event in June, I think. EerieTravels.com has our events. Go there and see. I have to check it there because I don't even know where we're going to go.
June is Florida stuff. I think it's after that.
Yeah, I think June is Florida Bigfoot, and I think Gatlinburg is maybe July. I don't know. It's July, Rick says. Yep. So, we will be there. We're already on the list. So we're on the list for that one. Where I'll be at the Florida Bigfoot Conference in June. That's what I was getting mixed up with. But we'll be at Red River Gorge.
Is that the end of the month? The 30th?
That's in May 30th. Yeah, May 29th and 30th.
Just the 30th.
And we've even started getting stuff for 2027, gang. So I've just gotten confirmed for HauntCon in Orlando.
Is that going to be a surprise? No, Mark can't keep it to himself.
That's not a surprise. They've announced it on their Facebook page.
That's true, but you had to know to look.
Yeah, but it was HauntCon's been gone for like 3 years, and they're coming back, and then they're going to go right away because they're putting me on as a speaker. So
you jinx things.
I just jinxed it totally.
Well, I know we've been wanting to do HauntCon for quite a while, and I think you
really want to do Trans World, but HauntCon is like it's the minor league, and then Transworld's the AAA team. So
Well, I think you are uniquely qualified to talk about both haunting and folklore and incorporating them. So hopefully a lot of people will get something out of that.
That's my plan. I'm going to be teaching a class on how to incorporate folklore into your haunted attraction. So stop having Jason Voorhees at every freaking attraction and paying licensing fees to New Line, but you probably aren't. Because you're not, Art the Clown is great, but he doesn't need to be at every single haunted house. There's a local guy that'll scare him just as much. And that's what this is all about. And that's what we do with Eerie Travels. I'm sure if you tune up an episode about your hometown, you'll be able to find something you want. So, again, thank you all. Thanks, patrons, for keeping this show afloat. If you can get a chance, go to our Patreon and throw us a buck.
Even a buck gets you in our Discord.
It makes all the difference for us. I mean, it's good stuff. And I don't know. There's
if you're in Tennessee, come and see us tomorrow evening if you're in the area.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
the market just looks cool in general. So
yeah, it looks like it's going to be fun. Cryptids and dark oddities, tarot, and all that.
All the spooky witchy stuff.
Yeah, our website has all the details. It's over in Knoxville tomorrow night, 6 to 9 or something.
5:30 to 7.
5:30 to 7. So
I think, or was it 9? Maybe it was 9. I don't remember.
There you go, Jake. Become your own cryptid.
Yes.
Strive to become your own cryptid. And Rick, thanks for watching. So we'll repackage this hopefully for an audio episode you guys can listen to for those that couldn't make it. And then when you hear us talking about all these great pictures, pull it up on YouTube and find it. So I don't know what we were talking about. And that's it, gang. Stay safe in the wasteland. Keep your caps to yourself. Keep them close at your side. Always keep your gun reloaded. Maintain it with as many repair kits as you can. And watch out for cryptids. And we'll see you
on the other side.